Okay, we are going to design a card today. So I want to let you know how I did it. I learned from someone else. The things that you're going to need. Of course, you're going to need to be able to design. So I'm in Cricut Design Space. I have an Explorer 2. Things you're going to need, of course, is a mat, a pen that goes with your Cricut pencil thing, whatever you use, because some people can use different stuff. This is a .04 or a .4 black pen. You're also going to need the Cricut um, scoring tool. If that's what you're going to use, you can use a scoring tool that you buy at like Joann's that is manual. I don't have that yet, but of course, just like every other crafter in the world, I will probably go get it, even though I could get by without it. Da, da, da. That's what my grandson does. So here's my finished product. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide all of this, and I'm going to show you how I did it. So we're going to tap on a girl. I already uploaded her, so we're going to hide her. And, oh, well, okay, now we're going to hide her. Let's see where she is at. Is that her? There she goes. Ta-da! So what you got to do is you got to come over here to shapes. Right there, there's shapes. See, it just popped up. Let me fix my background first. I like it like that. Okay, come over to shapes. We're going to select a square. Now I have a lot of stuff on my computer and it's older, so it might be a little bit slower. So then once we select the square, we're going to change the size. How you do that is, first thing you want to do is come over here and hit the unlock button. There's two places where you can hit it. You can hit it over here, or you can come up to the size and you can hit it in the middle. We already unlocked it, so we're going to change the size from this to 8. And then the height we are going to make 7. I apologize, we're going to make this 8.5. All right, then we're going to move it up in the corner so we know that that's where it's at. We will upload our picture. Of course, you can come down here to upload. I already have her here, but I will do it again just because. There she is. She's wonderful. Going to upload her. Give her a second to pop in here. Once she does, of course, she's going to be the way wrong size. So we're going to make her height 7 inches because we want her the same size as the card. Right? There she is. Look at her. Ain't she beautiful? I know. So then we're going to bring her over here. One of the things that you want to make sure is that this is a basic cut, and they're also going to change her to a basic cut. You know how to do that. You come over here where it says print and cut. You put the drop down. You come down to basic. And after you're selecting her, it turns her to basic. Now we're going to bring her back over here. See where her elbow is? I do not want her going past the 10. Okay, and you can select what size you want her to be based on your envelope. Because I'm still practicing, I haven't made envelopes yet, but I am going to. So we're going to put her on here. They're both basic cuts. We're going to select both, right? Select it. Oh, wait, let's fix her because I don't want that. There we go. Select both, and then we are going to weld it. And there they go. They're together. Weld is over here. I'm going to undo it so you can see it again. Hold on. Undo. And that's just it back. So now I'm going to select them, both of them, and come over here and see right down here down the bottom. Weld. There you go. Now because they're the same thing, if I click on it, it's still right up in here. Where it's the drop down says operations, is still a basic cut. So after I do that, what I want to do is bring her back on. She's hiding. There she is. Let's move her. She's a print and cut. So we're going to go up here to arrange. See arrange? Let's go to arrange. And we are going to send her to the front, because we want to make sure that she matches up. See, look at that. What I forgot to tell you was before you weld your girl and turn her from a print and cut to a basic cut, make sure you duplicate her. I forgot to tell you that. Make sure you duplicate. So this is the duplication. So she fits fine. Look at that. Shaboom, shaboom, tra la 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 la. Okay, she fits fine, so we're good there. Everything's good to go. We're going to go to our favorite place. Oh, no, I'm sorry. What did I forget? Because how are we going to fold this card if we don't have a score line? It makes it so much easier. Come back over here to shapes. There's score line right here. We're going to take a score line, right? We're going to make sure to click on the score line, select the score line, and we're going to make that 7 inches tall, just like the card. 7 inches in height. Then we're going to bring the score line over here. We're going to select the score line and the card. Let's make sure. There we go. We got both of them. And we are going to align it. Go up to a line, come down the center, center it, right? Then while it is still selected, come over here and attach. Now it's attached, because if we don't attach it, when we go to make it, it will not put the score line in. So now that's good to go. We know that she fits, right? Because we did that before. So let's see her one more time, do a little check. And she's behind, but you see like she fits in there. Okay, now we go to our favorite place. Come up here to make it. There we go. Rainbow wheeling. Oh, not too fast. Okay, so now we have her here. I'm not going to cut her again. I already cut her. Let me show you how lovely she looks. Here she is, all cut out. She had a little tear in her, but I'm not, these are practice for me, so I won't do it again. So now, here we go. Take the paper. We're going to load it into our Cricut. We're going to go to the second one because we already got the first one done, right? So let's continue. I forgot that. Continue. Okay, and I am going to select heavy cardstock. I'm going to do more because that works good for me. We're already on there. Now see the things you need. See, you see the stylus. It says load the scoring stylus in clamp A. We're using the fine point blade, and then we're going to put it in there. So now let me turn you so you can see. Already loaded. We're going to put this in here. Drop it down. Lock it. And then we're going to load our mat. Mat's loaded. And mat is loaded backwards. Let's unload. I do tape mine because the mats tend to, you know, don't stay sticky. So now, there we go. Now we're good. So we have the mat loaded, right? And we're going to begin the cut. I'm only going to show you the beginning of this cut so that you can see how the stylus works. And then I'll come back afterwards. So here we go. A little bit more tape. Yes, it's a pain in the butt, but it's worse when you lose paper. So we're going to load it. Push the little button. There's the stylus. Look at that. Stylus runs the length of the paper. Now, if I was writing, this is where it would ask me to switch the stylus with the pen. Let me pause. Okay, we're back. So we're going to unload. And I should have probably cut it one more time, but of course it will peel. Here we go. And if this happens, just take your time. You can run it back through the Cricut again if you think you can line it up enough. But if you don't, just take your time and peel it out. And if you have to, you know, use your skills as far as like maybe a little bit of snipping and stuff with your scissors, you can do that also. Okay, so here it is all cut out. See? If you look closely, you can see the score line right there. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and bend it. And what you want to do, I think the best way is to get it at the corner and then zip it up. And there we go. It's nice and folded. And what I'll do is like take a pin, but if you have a bone comb, it's like it looks like a little knife, a bone knife, then you can run it up there and it's so much neater. So now, here's what I do. I use these here to glue. I love these little things. And I'm going to show you how she matches up before I glue it. Here she is. And see, she'll match right up to there. So what I do is I turn it over since I've already gotten her done. I got this at, where did I get these at? Joann's. And it was like 14 for 4 of these. But I had a 50% coupon, so I was happy about that. And all you do is take and you just run it up and down. It releases the glue. It's like stick 'em. I go across and like across and around. And I've already done that for her. See, like she's sticking. So now I'm going to take her, put this down, and I'm going to stick it on and then come back. And there she is. Sorry about the dead air. But there's the card, and you can write on the inside. You can change paper. You can glue glitter paper. You can use photo paper. You know, the world is your oyster. But I hope that this has helped you in some way. And if it has, please make sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Have a nice evening.